Well, Erica, thank you so much. We got some real fun news here. Fox 61's Keith McGilvery has been having a blast out there because over the next few days, he's been driving around giving out prizes to students who won the Fox 61 Student News Awards. And this morning, at least right now, Keith is in Suffield after spending some time down on the shoreline. A lot of driving today, Keith. What's going on?
Tim, it is well worth it. It is an exciting week here at Fox 61, and I misspoke because I said I was at Suffield High School earlier. I am not. I am at Suffield Middle School, and that is part of what makes this next award so remarkable. Our next winners are middle school students taking home top prizes in our Fox 61 Student News Series. Without further ado, Lauren Knowles, one of our winners for her story in a library in our community, the Chesla Education Award. Lauren, what have you enjoyed about the Student News program?
I think it's a really incredible program because that's when I learned that I really liked being filming and stuff, which is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So
Lauren wants to be a movie maker. So impressive. If you watch her piece, you will be amazed by her creative photography. What do you like about being behind the camera?
I like being able to review the footage later and just knowing you did that and that's your work, nobody else's but yours.
All right. Teamwork is part of the motto here at this middle school. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And Claire's, of course.
Yeah, and we're going to go to Claire next through the power of technology. Claire is joining us on Skype. She is on vacation. Claire, congratulations to you. You were the reporter in these pieces. What have you enjoyed about the experience?
It was a really great experience overall. Just being able to put together all these random clips of just B-roll to make this piece that actually ended up with winning was amazing. It was really fun too.
So Claire, you and Lauren both nominated in a number of categories, winning for your story in the library. For people to watch your piece, your professionalism and poise for an 8th grader is just remarkable. Talk to me about your interests. Can you see yourself doing this down the road?
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed a lot. I definitely want to go into the news, filmography kind of zone because it's fun. I'm decent at it, and I mean, it's out there, so yeah.
Claire, I would say you and Lauren are more than decent at it. You're very talented at it. Kevin Mattia, you are the teacher here that brought this program to life at your school. Tell us about these two young women.
Oh, they're very responsible and just have a drive to go out there and create wonderful work. So as a tech ed teacher and offering different programs, trying to find students that are interested in different crafts to have this opportunity for them is amazing. They're wonderful kids.
I know you've benefited from some flexible scheduling to pull this off with your students. How does a program like this kind of shape the future and how we look at educating young people?
Especially in the times of today, kind of the flipped classroom approach, offering just different opportunities or getting creative as an educator to offer opportunities for the students. So this news opportunity really has given Lauren and Claire the opportunity to explore careers that they've wanted to pursue, or they think they want to pursue now.
Well, kudos to you. Claire, what you can't see is that I'm handing Lauren a check for $1,000 for you two to share. Claire, is there anyone you want to thank this morning?
Well, definitely Lauren. I mean, we were a team. It wouldn't be able to, this wouldn't happen without her. I couldn't do it alone, and she was amazing and was always really fun to work with. She always had a smile on her face, so.
Lauren, what you couldn't hear is I asked Claire who she wanted to thank. She wanted to thank you. She said you make an incredible team and that she couldn't have done this without you. What's it been like to work with her?
Amazing. She is one of my closest friends. She's amazing to work with.
All right, well, hold up your check nice and high here. Let's see. From Chesla, from the Fox 61 Morning News team, our congratulations to you. Our future is in good hands. Best of luck, and only 8th grade. So Lauren and Claire, I challenge you to stick with it. I have a feeling we are going to see more from all of you as the program continues. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, the tour continues all week long. We have thousands of dollars to hand out to talented students across Connecticut. I'm not sure my job could get any better than this. Tim.
Moving on to more positive news. This morning, Fox 61's Keith McGilvery is on the road going across Connecticut, celebrating some of the state's most talented young people as part of our Student News Awards tour. And he's kicking things off at Daniel Hand High School in Madison right now. Good morning, Keith.
Tim Lammers, what a morning it is. Every year, students from all across the state of Connecticut, young journalists, send us their stories that, of course, you see right here only on Fox 61. We air them every week, and then our team of journalists, we sort through all of them to pick the best of the best for our Fox 61 Student News Award winners. And what a treat it is as we kick off our tour this morning. Joining me this morning, Brian Byrne and Nick Lynch, the winners of our Big Y category, also sponsored in hard news for the story you folks did on plastic bags here in Connecticut. And I get to present you guys with thousands of dollars, $2,000. I'll let you hold that, my friend. And Nick, what's going through your mind?
I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I never thought I'd actually win because it was a long process, but it came out pretty good and I'm pretty happy right now.
Brian, tell us a little bit about that process. How did things get started? What did you kind of learn throughout as a journalist?
Yeah, we picked the topic of the 10-cent paper bags, and that was an issue in our community, and we thought that was a really good story to do for our project, and it was a really interesting experience. I learned a lot about journalism and videography, and I just really enjoyed the whole thing.
Nick, what were kind of some of the challenges that you faced? We are doing this every day, but I'm an adult with 2 degrees. You guys are in high school. You're pulling this off. What was the process like for you?
It was very hard. We were staying after class and always fixing the video up because whenever we do something, a new challenge would pop up. So we'd always be fixing it and re-editing everything. So it took a while.
And Brian, you guys tackled this plastic bag topic, which everybody in Connecticut knows all about that tax. Why that topic? Why kind of shed light on an issue like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've growing up, I've always been told, reuse, reduce, recycle, and it didn't really come clear to me how big of an issue it was until we had this 10-cent rule implemented, and once that rule was implemented, I saw how big of an impact it could have on the community, and I thought that this is something that we should spread the word about, and I hope that with the video we can get awareness for it, and yeah, I just thought it was a really good issue to pick.
So we should point out all of these winning entries, all of our submissions on our website, fox61.com, if you want to check them out. I should point out Daniel had a long history of participating in our Student News Awards. Audrey Kuchin from our team, a proud graduate and participant. Nick, for schools that maybe aren't involved just yet or in the early stages of being part of Student News, what's your advice to another young journalist who is looking at this and saying, hey, this is really cool, I could end up with $2,000?
I don't know. I mean, you always got to try it. You never know what's going to happen. So if you put yourself out there, there's a chance and it's better than nothing. I don't know.
Anyone you want to thank this morning?
Mr. A, because Mr. A, when I first started, I didn't even know how to hold the camera, but now I know how to do everything. So that was pretty cool.
I didn't know that either when I started. How about you, Brian? Anyone you want to thank this morning?
Yeah, Mr. A, giving us the opportunity for us to do this project.
Can we show Mr. A here? That's Mr. A. Kudos to you. Listen, gentlemen, congratulations. What an honor here as we continue our tour. We should say a big thank you to our sponsor as well, Big Y, for this award. These 2 gentlemen sharing $2,000. Not bad, my friends.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We're getting back in the Fox 61 Storm Tracker because the prize patrol continues. Ed McMahon, watch out. I have more checks to hand out this morning, but for now, at Daniel Hand High School with 2 of our Student News Award winners, I'm Keith McGilvery, Fox 61 News.
Keith, thank you so much. Fox 61 is the only